Hello, I'm Sam, and this is an intermediate creative writing class. Today we will be writing creative stories, and I will give you feedback on your writing. So come on in if you're ready. We've shared the link as well in the chat. You will be going to this word generator, creativitygames.net, and you can select some random words, say 3 words or 5 words. So my words are wardrobe, evening, joke, tank, and shampoo. So with these words, I now have to write a short story. You can write directly into this document, and that's about it. You'll have 30 minutes to write, and then in the last 30 minutes, I'll edit. Hi, Jorge. How are you?
Hi, Samantha. I'm
Nice to see
fine.
you.
Very well. Today is Friday.
Yeah, today's Friday. Happy Friday. I'm also very excited. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
At the moment, yes. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday.
You're going to the beach?
Yes.
Ah, great. That sounds good.
Okay.
It's definitely not like the weather for the beach here. It's way too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
It's
rainy. It's very rainy right now. So,
yeah. Here is sunny days. Getting on. It's getting hot. Okay.
yeah.
It's taking me only 1 hour to the beach.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm very jealous. Hi Zaki and hi Hussein. I just sent the link there for you guys. Um,
Thank you, Samantha.
I believe you know
Uh,
the drill, right? We've done this before. So,
yeah. Every day. Yes.
yeah. So you can go ahead, choose your words, find a place in the document, and you can get started. You have about 30 minutes, like usual, and you just let me know if you need any help while you're writing. Okay? So have fun. Good luck.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You guys have about 10 more minutes, so you can keep writing and just let me know if you need any help. Hi, Kate. How are you? Oh. Okay, so you have about 5 minutes to finish up your story. Okay, is anyone finished?
Me.
Jorge finished. Oh, I just saw your message.
Yes.
I guess I couldn't hear you, maybe. Are you speaking? Okay. Jorge's finished. Are you Jorge 1 or Jorge 2?
Jorge too.
Okay.
But I
Father.
am the original Jorge.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Original no. Original no. I am the original.
Reminds me of the Eminem song. Will the real Jorge please stand up?
Okay, I'm Jorge too.
Okay. Father, toy, and coffee. The other day, when I was awake in my bed at 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, I would put a comma right here after the other day.
Okay.
I started to think in hypothetical situations about what I would do. What I would do if something in my life changed. The first thing that came to my mind was what would be what would life be like? Oh no, what would I
No,
be like?
no. What would I be?
What would I be
No,
like?
what would I be?
You
No,
want the
no, no,
word?
no. The hypothetical situation is what would I uh, what would I be if I were a father?
Yeah, but you can't just say what would I be. You can say what would I be like?
Ah, okay,
What
okay,
sort
okay.
of like
Yes,
characteristics would I have? What would I be like if I were a father right now? So it's
yes, yes,
hypothetical.
yes. I understand.
Um, and even with your thoughts, you should put a comma right here, just before. But this is perfect.
Okay.
Using italics is perfect. I would probably be a strict father because sometimes I am strict with my things. However, I would be flexible with just food in general, not the food. And I would
Okay.
let my son eat anything. It's not eats because you're not conjugating it with son. It's just the base form of the verb because it goes with I would. I would let him eat.
Okay.
Furthermore, I would buy, see, just like you've done here, right? I would buy, I would let, I would, okay. Um, a lot of toys to make
Yes.
him happy. I think I would be so happy if I had a boy because I think it wouldn't be difficult for me to deal. It wouldn't be or it would be?
No, wouldn't be.
You think it would be,
I am talking about the situation.
so you would
This
be happy?
situation would be difficult.
Um, okay, it's just confusing because you say, I would be happy if I had a boy because it wouldn't be difficult to deal with a girl. The logic is confusing. Like, you want to say you'd be happy to have a boy because a girl is difficult? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you want would. It would be difficult for me to deal with a girl.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Okay?
you're right.
Um, Suddenly, another question came to my mind. What this is perfect with the quotation mark, or sorry, the colon. What would I? Oops.
Yeah.
What would I? Why can't I write the letter I? There we go. I have studied. If I hadn't studied industrial design, I I would probably have been. I would have been
Oh, yes.
a soccer player because this is something that I really did well when I was in high school. I would have made part of an important
Have.
soccer team, not team soccer. Soccer team. I would have made. I would have made. I would say an important part of my country's. No, not country's. Of important part of the soccer team of my country, and maybe some years later.
Why not an important part of a... Okay.
Sorry.
Why not an important... an important... I forget what what I read,
Oh,
what I wrote. Sorry.
part. I just moved part over here. That's all I did. Part, you had it back here.
Okay.
So you want to keep it with what you're talking about. So it's a part of a team. So it should all be together. That's all I did. I just moved the
Okay.
word. Yeah. Um, and maybe some years later, my pass.
I didn't don't I didn't know how can I say is the in Spanish we say a pass is the representation or the contract that have a player and teams buy those contracts or those pass. I don't know how can I say.
I'm not sure. Um, but you can just say this. Maybe first of all, I think I would put a period right here with maybe. Maybe some years later, I would have been, I would have been um, scouted for an important soccer team from Spain or England. So to be scouted is like the team watches you play, or the coach of the team or whoever watches you play and they want you. So they ask for you to be on their team. They scout you. Is that what you mean? Like to be
Okay.
offered a job at another team?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a good verb for that in English. Um, Finally, the last thought that came to my mind was, what will I do? What um, what will I do if I decide to stop working? And so up until now, you've used would questions. What would I be like?
Mm,
What would I
I
have
want
done?
to I want to express something that I can do
Okay,
that
so in
it's
this
a
case,
possibility.
okay. What will I do if I decide to stop working and have a long vacation?
Have.
Yeah, that's fine if you want to show that it's more likely or possible. Then this is correct. Um, I will probably be more relaxed, and I will choose will plus base form, right? Um, to travel to Australia, New Zealand, England, the USA, lowercase on the USA and Canada to study and practice my English. Thinking about those situations, comma, I finally fell asleep and could. Oh, I think you want to say, I could finally get a good night's sleep. This is an expression that we use to say, like, finally you could sleep and have a nice sleep all night long. Have a good sleep.
It means when I don't know if I can use that word in English, conciliate, when you can uh, finally find
Yeah, to
your
finally fall asleep and to sleep well.
sensation that you are asleep.
Yeah, to sleep well for the night. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is great. I really like your use
Yes.
of the conditionals and the hypotheticals. That's really good practice. Your grammar is quite good, but just be careful about would have versus would had. Would had, we never say that. So with would, you're going to want to use have. Okay, so just be careful about that. But besides that, it looks really good.
Yes.
Any
Thank
questions
you.
for me?
No, that's okay. Thank you, Sam.
Okay. Yeah, great job. Very good job. Okay, Zaki is all done. Zaki has memory, nappy, slipper, stomach, and tooth. Okay. I remember an incident that took place. when I was a child. I was very handsome and smart and very modest, right? Just kidding. At the time. I had a good memory to memorize things. My mother used to change my not napkins, change your diapers.
So how should I use
Did you want to
nappy?
say nappy?
Yes.
Okay, my nappies, I guess. And take care of me. I used to wake up early in the morning and take a bath as well as clean my teeth. Good. One day, when I was 5 years old, I got a serious stomach pain. I did not understand. I did not understand. I would say I did not understand why I was having this pain. I didn't understand why. Yeah. I called my mom and told her everything about it. She was so tense. You want the adjective.
Yes, okay.
Tense is the adjective. Tension is the noun. Okay? And gave me some lemon water to drink.
So because I wrote was is there no, that's why I wrote giving.
Because it's a finished action in the past. You wouldn't want was giving because
Yes.
it's not a continuous action. It only would have happened once, right?
Okay.
So
Yes,
because it's
yes.
complete, yeah, you want past simple.
Okay, okay.
I drank it, but it did not stop. I was feeling so weak and my pain was increasing. Then my mom took my slippers. Is that one of your words?
What?
And
No, I don't. What is the past form of where?
drink, drank, drunk.
No, no. Where?
Which one?
Where? What is the past?
Where? War.
Yes.
War.
Or okay.
Are you?
Uh,
Did you use where? I don't see it.
no, I didn't see. I didn't use, but I
Oh,
don't know the where past. That's why I changed the sentence.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's war. War. And we went to a big hospital called Apollo. The doctor checked me in and said, he had food poisoning, actually is what we say. Food poisoning. My mom was so surprised because she always took care of me. Afterwards, the doctor gave me an injection and 2 bottles of glucose. That night, my mom did not sleep for more than 2 minutes. I would say she only slept for 2 minutes, right? Thanks so much to God for giving me such a wonderful mother in my life. I always love my mom. You don't need a to right here. Just love my mom. And will never forget everything that she has done. You want to use the present perfect to show that it's from the past up until now,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Since my birth. Now it's my turn to take care of my parents, and I will do it. God gives us wonderful people like our parents, so please respect them. Treat them how they treated us when we were children. Parents are key to success in our lives. Great, Zaki, very good writing this time around. There's not very many mistakes, just some little things again. Be careful with your articles, and that's it really. It looks good. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Jorge, number 1.
Now, from now, I am the stepman of his. Okay, the double especially.
Let's see, we've got survey, relative, region, compass, letter. Okay. Last weekend, we were trekking in a particular region very close to home. The Grazalema? mountains. I don't know. It took us about 4 hours to complete the route, but it wasn't too complex, except for a path we'd climbed a bit. We started walking at, usually we use a colon here, 8 o'clock a.m. in English. At the beginning, it wasn't a little fresh. Do you mean it was cold?
Yeah, cold.
I would just say it was a little chilly, maybe, if you're looking for like sort of a slang.
Chilly.
It was a little chilly. Yeah, it just means kind of cold, not too cold.
Okay.
But in a short time, the temperature raised up.
Okay.
Or rose up, and we warmed up quickly. As usual, we had already prepared all our needs. Some food.
Okay.
Food is uncountable, not foods, just food. Okay? Energy drinks, chocolate cookies, and other things. During the journey, we always how about instead of led, navigated with a map?
Okay.
And we had marked, so I just need to reword this a little bit. We had marked some notes on it to show some important points of the route. If you're using verbs like marked, you want to keep what did you mark right near the verb so it doesn't get too confusing. So they should stay close together. Okay? To guide us, we used a compass and a GPS too. We would have used it in the worst case if we had gotten lost. Finally, it was a splendid day, and we took a lot of snapshots, actually. Snapshots, even some quite funny videos. Afterwards, we had lunch in a town called Benamahoma among greenish vegetation, and we filled our lungs with natural air without pollution. Definitely that night I slept like I had never done before, like a baby. Yeah, you can say I slept like a baby in English, it's fine. This is very good. Great job, Jorge.
Thank you.
Any questions for me about the language or anything?
No, anyway.
Okay. Everyone did a very good job. Does anyone have any questions for me before we go about your stories or anything else? No? All clear? Okay. I'm gone for 1 hour, and then we're having a conversation about religion and a class about gerunds and infinitives. So maybe I will see you there. Okay?
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
See you soon.